Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's little Minnie in her bucket bed. Unfortunately, she's kind of camouflaged because she's got her black bucket today, but hopefully you can still see the outline of her fuzzy little body. Today we're doing Strength Express squats. So lots of different types of squats. We're going to be using a heavier set of dumbbells and a medium set, and I've also got a very little set to elevate my heels on. Okay, so if you have maybe a weights plate, you could use that. You can even use a book, anything that you can put your heels on, just so that we can change the angle of the squat slightly. We're doing 15 rounds, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I want you to always take the full 10 seconds rest, but I will show you the next exercise in those 10 seconds. We're going to get started with some front squats using our heavier weights. Make sure you're nice and warm. I don't want you to injure yourself. So I've got 6 kilo weights here, which is around 14 pounds. And then I've got 3.5 kilos, which is around 8 pounds. And then I've just got my tiny set, but we're not actually using them for the weighted exercise. That is purely to step up on. Okay, are you ready? We're going to get straight into it. The first exercise, you're just going to pick up your weight and we're just going to do a straight squat with our legs wider than our hips, our tummies in. I'm always going to hinge forward just a little bit with a flat back, and I'll show you a side view once I pick up the weights, because I find that helps me to protect my knees and put more of the weight into my heel, which will activate your glutes. Okay, so that's my little trick. If you prefer to stay more upright, you can definitely do that. Picking up your weights, bring them up safely, legs are a bit wider, and come down and squeeze up. So I'm going to hinge slightly and I'm going to come down where my my elbows are almost touching my knees, okay? So up to you how far you want to come down. And if this positioning of the weights is not working for you, you can do this. It makes it slightly easier just because of the distribution of the weight. But definitely if this is not working and it's hurting your back or anything like that, then just keep them by your side. This is slow and controlled. No fast jerky motions. 2 and 1. We're going to switch to our medium weights and we're going to use the same positioning and we're going to come pulse down 2, come up. Deep breath, so pulse 2, come up. Pulse 2, come up. So now I'm actually tapping my elbows to my knees, pulse 2, and up. So when you stand up, you push into the heels and you squeeze through your butt. Pulse 2 and up. Going faster because these are much lighter weights, right? And I want you to also get your heart rate up a little bit. Pulse 2 and up. Keep breathing through it. All the way up. 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So for the next one, I'm just holding 1 medium weight, and we're going to try to pulse the entire time. Deep breath in, coming down. Can you stay here tapping your elbows to your knees the whole time? If not, maybe you're higher. I just want you to think, sticking your butt down and back, down and back, down and back. So trying to keep your back flat the entire time. And if you can, tap your elbows to your knees each time. It makes sure you're getting all the way down there. Now, once again, if you prefer to maybe hold your weight here, you can do that. Or maybe drop your weight altogether. Really burning. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're doing a wide plie squat. Pick up your heavy weights again. Deep breath in. Wide plie squat. So feet wide and down and up. Down and up. Now you can have your weights in front like this, or you can keep them here like we had before. Or if you're finding your arms are getting a bit too tired, you can actually rest them on your thighs. I want a wide, low position at the bottom. Then squeeze up, not just using your glutes, but also using your inner thighs. Making sure your shoulders are down and back, especially if you have your arms in front like this. Imagine sliding down a wall, keeping your back flat. 3, 2, and 1. Safely put these down. Pick up your medium set. Back in this position, we're going to do a 3 down pulse and then 1 up. So it's 1, 2, 3 and up. Maybe up here. 1, 2, 3 and up. 2, 3 and up. Tummies are in, backs are flat. Your weight is in the heels. 3 and up. You don't have to turn out as much as I have. If you're finding this is just uncomfortable for you, maybe your feet are slightly more to the front. Okay, you just don't want to let your knees go over your toes. 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. Try to get low. I'm showing you all the different positionings that you can have your hands. Make it your own workout. 2, 3 and up. Go at your own pace. And up. Nice job. Okay, we're actually not using any weight for the next one. If you cannot go as low as me, then stay up higher. But I'm going to bring my fingertips down and just pulse. Just pulse. Now, if you wanted to, you could use your weights upturned like this. I'm hinging forward with a flat back. My tummy's in. Up to you. Or if you want a little bit of elevation, maybe like this. But if you want it the hardest, just put your hands on the ground and pulse your butt down. Tummies are in, backs are flat. Really pulse. The burn is real, people. Okay, we're using our little tiny weights under our heels for the next exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so close together, pick up your heavy weights, put your heels on safely. It's a narrow squat, shoulders are down and back. So I am hinging forward slightly again, and I'm having my weights by my side and trying to keep the arms slightly back. So I'm not letting them kind of drop in front. I'm keeping my shoulders down and back, and that's going to help me to keep my positioning and not kind of feel like I need to fall forward if I'm hinging at the hips. You don't have to come forward as you go down. You can stay more upright like this. That's totally fine. I just like it, as I said, because it activates the glutes a bit more. Down and up. And last one. Nice job. Same positioning. I'm going to use my medium weights. Heels are elevated. And we're going to come down 2 pulses, up 2, 3. Down 2, up 2, 3. Down pulse 2, up 2, 3. This can be where you maybe tap your elbows to your knees again. Tap, tap, up 2, 3. Tap, tap, up 2, 3. Squeeze your glutes. Tap, tap, up 2, 3. Deep breaths. You do not have to come as low as me. Tap, tap, up 2, 3. 10 seconds. Tap, tap. Last one. Okay, drop one of the weights. We're doing pulses. Breathe. This is a very cardio-driven workout. We're coming down, elbows to knees. Pulse. Never come fully up. If this isn't working for you, come up here. Okay, that's your option. If it's just sore, being on your toes, maybe narrow squat with your elbows touching, but on the ground. Okay, so you've got options here, or maybe you're dropping the weight, or maybe your weight is in front like this. Find a way to do it. I'm coming larger range because the burn is real. Push in against your weight, it actually helps. Breathe through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna do a staggered squat. So whichever leg you want forward, we're gonna pick up our heavy weights again. So one leg forward and just come down, trying to keep your weight pretty even. So there's not a lot of distance between your legs. I'm hinging again, but if you want to come up more upright, then you're gonna probably have to pick up your back heel. Okay, that's your option. Otherwise, if you hinge, if you've got that flexibility in your ankles, then you can just come forward with flat feet. Squeeze those glutes at the top. And down. We're doing that to the other side. Really getting the heart rate up. I didn't actually think it was going to be so cardio driven. So other leg in front. You choose if you want to hinge or stay upright. Come down and up. Really drive into both heels. Trying hard to keep your back fully flat. Look in front of you. Come on, you can do it. Keep going. Short and sharp workout. Okay, grab your medium weights and we're just going to alternate. So come forward with one leg, come down and up, step, step, down and up, step, step. If you want to make it harder, step, step. Now make sure that there's not a huge distance between your feet. Otherwise it ends up being a lunge. It's a squat. You're sitting back. Step, step, sit back. Step, step. Come on. Lower back is working here too. Can you touch your elbow to knee each time? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, finish it. Okay, right. One heavy weight. We're going to travel. We're going to move side to side. So just 1 and 2 and across. 1 and 2. 2, I'm staying low the entire time. It's almost like a pulse squat, but because we're traveling, it's even harder because you're going to be unstable for a second there as you pick up your leg. Get down as low as you are able to at this point. I know we've overloaded. Across, side and side. Come on. Keep going. Okay. Pick up a medium weight and we're going to do the same sort of thing, but we're going to have a narrow to wide. So come pulse for 2, wide, pulse for 2, wide. Why, you're asking me. Now remember, this is your option. Maybe do a biceps curl with it, or just keep it hanging, or just keep it up. Wide, or you're just doing little ones. Or maybe you're just coming and stopping and then doing a wide. Coming and stopping and then doing a wide. Pulse for 2, wide. Pulse for 2, wide. Come on, nearly done. Pulse for 2, wide. Okay, last little thing. Really tough. We're going to stay low. We're going to try and put our elbows on our knees. Come up and back down. Come up and back down. Up on your tippy toes and back onto your heels. So you're rocking. Now, if your hands need to be in front because you're going to actually fall back, you can. If you want to hold on to a weight, it actually might make it easier, a lightish weight. Up and back down. Come on, up on your toes. Now, if you can't come up on your toes, maybe just rock forward a little bit. Rock forward and back. Just a tiny rock and back down. Or if you need to be up here, you can be up here. We're nearly done. This is the last little bit. 2 and 1. You are done. Let's just stretch it out. If you need to hold on to something, you can. Stretch your quad. I'm going to hold on to my wall. Sit into a figure 4. Good job. That was not easy. Whenever you use slightly heavier weights and you go deep, you feel it straight away and your heart rate comes up because you're using your glutes, your quads, inner thighs, really getting in there. Hamstrings, cross it over, sit back. Maybe let yourself hang forward, stretching your hamstrings. You can rock side to side. I'm not stretching for long now, but if you want to, you can definitely stretch longer. Thanks so much for joining me for Strength Express squats. Hope you felt that burn in the lower body, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.